Oh, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Yes, we've got 125% increase. We're going to be talking about for you guys, and I hope you are excited about this news. 125% increase for all fixed income beneficiaries. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. I'm your host, John Miro. We've got a major goal that we're going to ask for your help with. If you can hit that subscribe button, it would help this channel out so much. And hit that like button if you appreciate the news. We're going to be talking about how Joe Biden, our president of the United States, put all his chips on the table with a push on Bidenomics. Very catchy, right? Bidenomics. The push to own the economy by literally branding it with the president's name is not without risk. The 125% increase for all fixed income beneficiaries. We're going to be discussing that. We've also got some news on some stimulus checks as well, but I do hope that everyone is enjoying your Tuesday afternoon and having a wonderful day. Elizabeth, Devin, Pedro, Cindy, Elisha, Daryl, what's good, my brother, Linda, Sandra. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Thank you guys. Could be nearly free in the 4th of July sale. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. We've got a lot of information for you today. We're not going to hold you too long. Who is it? If I see your name, it might be, I might remember. So, Susan, no, Linda, Terry. Hey, Kathleen, Mario, Judy, Sandra. Hey, guys, what's going on? There's somebody who always asks me about the batteries. Cindy from Michigan. James. Yes, we are live. No, Nolia, Nanya Ray's never going to happen. Sorry, it's all fake. And yes, we've got a ton of news for you guys. So I was trying to find in the comments somebody, they always ask about my batteries. And guys, I ordered them. They came in, and Amazon sent me the wrong batteries. I hate it. I got to send them back. It's a big nightmare, but I got to get the right ones, and I'll just probably get a refund because I don't think they have any better ones than the ones I've got. They're pretty strong. They're good 30-minute batteries, and if I can find some, I will do it because this thing cuts out about 30 minutes. But I don't plan to hold you that long tonight. I've got some great news for you today. Family doing great. Anita, thank you so much for asking. Erica, yeah, you're right. Just get a refund, have them send them back because, again, they can't send me the wrong batteries. It literally says the model of my camera, and the battery's way too big. I knew when I saw it, I was like, that looks a little too big. But there again, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in with us. We've got a lot of great information for you today. We're going to be talking about the 125% increase at the federal level for all fixed income beneficiaries. And we want to talk about what he calls the Bidenomics, trying to push the own company with his brand name as the president. The White House this week is going all in on a campaign to claim credit for the nation's post-pandemic resurgence, touting an economic vision that aids CSO Central, Joe Biden's presidency legacy, that have gone so far as giving it the name Bidenomics. He's really wanting to take credit for coming out of the pandemic, being able to, I guess, help everybody through the pandemic and make sure that jobs are strong, make sure that our companies are strong, and wanting to put his own name with it. Sorry, guys, it's been a long day. President Joe Biden is tying his political fate to the U.S. economy, recessionary risk, by being not good. We're also at the verge of a recession that could happen at any time. And the last thing I would do is tie my name to an economy that could very well go under. Now, of course, no one wants the economy to go under. Everyone wants bigger benefits, increases, everything that we're going to be talking about today, stimulus checks. We want better things in our country. We want our economy to be strong. We want our senior citizens to be taken care of. We want everybody to have a chance to have a great life in this country. We want good border security. We want good benefits, good increases. We want the Social Security program, Medicare program to be expanded and fortified. So there's a lot of things that we really want to make happen. We just really need things to fall into place. And one of the biggest things that was mentioned was the 125% at the federal level for an individual. Biden intends to increase the benefit to 125% of the federal poverty level for an individual, meaning that you're going to get a huge boost in your increased monthly check. That would be a lifetime changing benefit. And again, he is not afraid to tie his name to his plan. Sorry, guys. No, James, I haven't eaten my Cheerios yet. We've had a long day today. Everyone would be surprised and shocked when they realize there is no money. Robert, now, like we mentioned in our earlier video, we mentioned that Joe Biden was going to have some game plan tucked into his sleeve, that, he's got something he's going to pull out, and he's going to show the American people that he's going to make this economy strong. He said that he plans to empower jobs, increase benefits for Social Security, make Medicare better, boost benefits, and increase the wealth for many of American people. Now, trying to do all of that would be such a great thing. When that would happen, I don't really think it would happen super fast. It takes time to do what he's trying to do. And it's almost at the same point that you can't do too many things at once. Sorry, guys. I do not know what's wrong with me today. Oh, my gosh. They're going to wrap their arms fully around the economic strategy and economic results. The whole game plan of their expectation is that there will not be a recession. Everyone's been worried that the trust fund will run out for Social Security, benefits will be cut, and then for everyone else, the recession that would take place. So, how in the world can we support something that really doesn't amplify the basic necessities of what we need to do for our country? We've got to pay our bills. That's why the debt ceiling was passed. We can't cut benefits. That's why they told everyone no benefits will be cut. But why not boost the benefits? Why not provide an increase and fortify and expand Social Security? So Joe Biden is going to use every strategic political weapon that he has to gain your vote. He's going to do everything in his power to tell you exactly what you want to hear. And before I forgot, I almost didn't even put our chat up. So, which one would you rather do? Vote for Joe Biden or here we go, guys. I'm curious. Now you can't blame me for trying. You can't blame me for asking, but I really do want to put this out there and see what everybody does. I think it's going to be funny. So let me see if this works. Oh, it does work. So let me do this. And then let me do this. Oh, I see some hearts going out. Thank you guys so much. All right. Ask the community. I put a community post out there, and here we go. And let's see how many people do it. Hey, don't hurt my feelings too bad, guys. It's been a long day. So we've got a ton of information to talk about. Let's get into it. Biden has pledged to avoid the missteps of his former boss, Barack Obama. Many of you guys, if you can date back a couple of years ago, Barack Obama was a president. Many people fell in love with him. He ran 2 terms, 8 years, did a lot for the country, a lot of good, a lot of bad. I think, and it's safe to say that every president, along with the good, always brings something bad. Now Donald Trump, I don't know where the bad is in that. Maybe you can tell me, but still, I just don't understand why there are so many people against him. I've heard their arguments, I've heard their debates, and it doesn't make any sense because you would like it's like they're wanting to hold Donald Trump accountable to that thing, but they won't hold Joe Biden accountable to it. They say Donald Trump's mean, right? Because he built the wall. But they won't say Joe Biden's mean for sending money that's supposed to be for the United States to another country. They don't say that's mean. Instead of putting it to our homeless, senior citizens, our children, he's sending money to other countries. Donald Trump's building a wall to protect our American people, and people are saying he's inhumane. So again, I don't really fall into the pressure of what a lot of people say. Again, I look at the facts. I look at why people do things, and it just, to me, I just can't see it. But let's see. Let's see how many people have actually 36 votes in 1 minute. Wow. 76 people said I would subscribe to your channel, and 24% vote for Joe Biden. Wow, out of 38 votes. Guys, way to make me feel better. Listen, if it was 50-50, I might feel a little sad. You might see a tear shed, but luckily we're ahead a little bit. We're not that much further ahead. So, he was reluctant in real time to play up to good economic news after voters recoiled after his first attempt to do so in the infamous 2010 toward the dubbed the recovery summer. The current effort is implicit recognition that Biden has more work to do. The key to the sales pitch which will include a speech Wednesday by the president, formally outlining his economic case and defining what exactly the Bidenomics is. And that's going to be tomorrow. We'll be watching it heavily. The economy is pretty much to help revive and reshape the economy to help the middle class. They pointed to range efforts, including bolstering manufacturing investments, expanding high-speed internet access, and cracking down on industries that charge so-called junk fees. Okay. That is one part of the campaign sales pitch. The other part, which I've got right here, and guess what? I've also put it down in the description below. So you are more than welcome to follow along with the information that we're reading. If you go all the way down to the bottom, you're going to see exactly what we're reading and see exactly what we're saying. So here we go. Low-wage earners receive a special minimum benefit regardless of how much they made while they worked. In 2023, a lifetime low-earning worker earned around $12,402 in Social Security benefits annually. That's actually adding up to about $1,033 a month. Biden intends to increase the minimum benefit to 125% of the federal poverty level for an individual. As an example, in 2023, someone receiving the special minimum benefit would actually receive around $1,518.75 per month with a increase. Okay. With this increase, this is what he's wanting to do. And I told you guys that he would do something to gain your vote. He's going to tell you exactly what you're wanting to hear. Many of you have said it in the comments down below that does it include SSI? Yes, it's everyone across the board. Everyone that is that's in a fixed income, and as long as you're a low wage earner. Now, if you're making around $4,000, $4,500 or more a month, this probably wouldn't affect you. It's targeting the lifetime low wage workers. So again, this information is to provide you with the updated news on Joe Biden's economic plan to restore the economy and to revive everything that's been happening with this country. Revive and reshape the economy And guess what? He's not just targeting the lower class, those on a fixed income, Social Security beneficiaries. He's going after the middle class. He's saying that he wants to provide an economy that better suits the middle class to strengthen their wealth, which is very, very positive news if you're in the middle class. Now, what is the middle class? Well, the middle class is considered to be around, and let me look at the update because it changed. It's always changing based on the date, the time, what amount is considered middle class, and that is in Tennessee for a single person, it's around $75,000 a year. Wow. $75,000 a year. But if you're in a upper class, it's around 300,000 a year. Wow. Yeah. Even if you make 100 and hold on, let me see this. Okay. So even if you make 150, you're still considered middle class. If you make 200, you're considered the upper middle class, but you're still in the middle class section. Okay. So in 6 minutes, that's almost 10 votes per minute, 62 votes now. 68% of you said I would subscribe to your channel, which I hope you guys did, and 32%, which is wow. That's like 1/3 of all the votes said I would vote for Joe Biden. Now, let me ask you something. I didn't know we had that many people that would vote again for Joe Biden. Apparently, you guys love Joe Biden, and that's okay. Hey, maybe that's your president. Maybe you got a poster of him hanging in your living room. I get it. I'm not here to hate. I'm not telling you who to vote or who to not vote for. But what I am saying is this: you that love Joe Biden and voted for Joe Biden and will vote again for Joe Biden can't physically tell me that our country is much better shape. You can't, there's no possible way that you can tell me that our economy is way better than it was before he took it over, because it is not. If you think that it is, I would take a trip down to the gas station. Better yet, take a trip down to the grocery store and tell me if our economy is a lot better. For those of you that are just tuning in, low wage earners receive a minimum benefit already, regardless of how much they make. In 2023, a lifetime low earning worker would receive just around $12,000 for a year, $1,000 per month. But what would happen if Joe Biden held a press conference and said, "Hey, welcome America to this press conference. I want to give you some expanded news on Social Security recipients and those that need it the most, and senior citizens. I'm going to raise your minimum benefit by 125%. But the problem is you've got to vote for me." And the biggest question is, would you vote for him if he was able to instill a 125% increase from the federal level? Well, of course, that would do everybody a ton of good. That's almost like a $500 plus increase to your monthly benefit. I think he would gain a lot of people's votes, but you may be falling into the same boat as when he first promised the $2,000 stimulus check that he would give everyone if elected president. And guess what? We have yet to see that stimulus check. So I'm not one to take the bait. I'm not one to fall into, hey, tell me what I want to hear and you got my vote. I'm more into, yes, let me just kind of see what your gameplay is and what truly you're trying to do. Because if you're just going after the vote and just telling people what they want to hear, that's not good at all. That's not a good president. And how does that help us? That doesn't help us. It just wastes time because they campaign around something that they know either can or won't happen, but only they know that. I think the 125% is a magnificent plan. I think that it would be truly monumental for those on a fixed income. And, Biden, I think that's why this article in the description below said that he's going to put all the chips on the table. He's wanting to push it with the Bidenomics and say, hey, it's time for change. And we're about to revise and amplify this economy. We're going to make things strong. We're going to build back better. And that was his whole, speech campaign, is build back better and not build back worse. And many of us feel like it's worse. Hey guys, Tina, transgender news, weather, and things of interest. Trump just pleaded guilty for espionage. He's alive because we never got to see exactly what happens to the increase this month. Billy Wells, that is for SSI recipients to receive an increase this month. Trump 2024. John, I will bet you $500 Red Party won't vote for it. Doug, you're crazy. I voted for Biden because I'm already a subscriber. And hey, guys, listen, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Joe Biden, again, here's the way that I say that. No president is perfect. Everybody's got flaws, weaknesses, problems, issues, family drama. Everyone's done something that probably they could be put in prison for. But here's what I don't like about what's happening with our economy is they're quick to want to put Donald Trump in prison, and they're not quick to figure out what's going on with Hunter Biden or even Joe Biden. They're not quick to put them on trial. They're not quick to do investigations, but it's almost like they pick and choose who gets penalized by the law. And that's why I'm not a big fan of the Democrats. I mean, it's too many times they dictate, they get to manipulate, they twist, and they actually determine who gets penalized and who's actually, not going to get in trouble. How can you allow things that Hunter Biden did to go without, putting him in prison? They can, but they're going to try to go after Donald Trump. It's like, if you were fair, it'd be one thing, but being unfair and going after one person because you're afraid of them running is a tactic that is, I think, just sick. I think it's horrible. And that's why I'm not a big fan of Democrats. I mean, you guys support the LGBT community, and not all of you, but it's the agenda that if you are Democrat, if you are blue, then you support them. You support abortion. You support LGBTQ. You support them indoctrinating our kids with this LGBTQ ideology. You support all of it. And that's what Democrats, that's why they got that rainbow flag hanging. It wouldn't happen during a Republican president, but it happens with a Democratic president. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And yes, I'm feeling much better after 78 votes. 71 of you guys said, 71% said, John, I'd rather subscribe to your channel, while 29% said, I'd rather vote for Joe Biden. Wow. Thank you for that, guys. You guys are amazing. I think you sleepy because of the new baby. Bonnie, you got that right. That little man, he likes to be held. He wants to be swaddled. He wants to be fed all hours of the night. And my sleeping schedule is terrible right now. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, the Biden administration, who knew that President Joe Biden would actually create a strategic plan to revise and amplify our economy and called it Bidenomics. He's wanting to take credit for boosting up our economy to help not only just the lower class and the fixed income beneficiaries, but he's wanting to help out the middle class. He needs everybody's vote if he's going to win election again. And I'm not seeing it. But are you in favor of the 125% increase for all fixed income beneficiaries? I am. I think every one of you guys should be getting a $500 boost. But let's see how far he takes it. He's actually having a press conference tomorrow to kind of discuss a little bit more about it. We'll be watching. But again, guys, it's a great thing when they want to help out our senior citizens. I truly believe it. I think it's an amazing idea. But you have been an amazing audience. For you guys that have hung with me to the end, thank you for your love and support. We couldn't do it without you. Stay tuned. I've got more videos on the way. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because we can't do it without you. if you don't mind, God bless you, every one of you. Thank you for saying you would rather subscribe than vote for Joe Biden. That makes me feel better. Have a great night. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.